Welcome back to WWE 2K22 MyRise with X-23. Now, after winning the Smackdowns Women's Championship in the last episode, today we want to keep that winning mentality. And it all starts with a conversation with Brent in the manager's office. What does he want us to do? Let's find out.
You know what my favorite part of my job as a WWE cameraman is? When I get the perfect angle of amazing move from a WWE superstar. I share all my favorite shots online. I love to update my social media with your finisher. Would you indulge me?
This superstar is downright scary. As physical as they come. The Queen of Spades.
And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
Baszler will systematically break you down and enjoy every single second of it. A lethal striker, an incredibly successful submission magician, mixed martial artist extraordinaire. She holds the record for most women's Royal Rumble eliminations and women's Elimination Chamber eliminations. It doesn't matter if she has one opponent or 29. In the ring or in a chamber, Shayna Baszler is always ready to fight. When the mouth guard goes in, the lights go out for her opponent.
Here we are then, it is Laura Kinney versus Shayna Baszler in a finishers match. First one, the former finisher, wins. So, Laura Kinney wants to keep the momentum going, especially after winning the championship in the last episode. Yes, she didn't quite get her WrestleMania moment, but we are the Smackdown Women's Champion nonetheless. Maybe not in the way you want it to happen, but she has to keep going now and showcasing her talent and her drive to succeed as she continues her journey through the WWE. And it all begins today. It's all about keeping the momentum going, making sure people stand up and take notice, and making sure no one thinks, we're a weak champion, let's take it off her. The only annoying thing about being a champion in WWE 2K22 MyRise is you don't actually bring your championship to the ring unless you're defending it. That's kind of a bit of a letdown, really. You kind of wanted to showcase her championship, but it's not really happening. So that's definitely a bad side of the MyRise series so far. But back to the match at hand. I know we haven't spoken about it yet. Laura Kinney, Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler is a dangerous individual. Someone who, at a moment's notice, can really turn the tide of the match. So Laura Kinney needs to be careful. They've probably got roughly the same experience in the ring, to be fair. Although Shayna Baszler comes from an MMA background. So there's always that ability to pull something out of the bag when you least expect it. Lovely move off the rope there, off the top of the turnbuckle. Laura Kinney really growing into this match now. I know we've not spoken much about the match itself, but she's really growing into it. Shayna Baszler doesn't seem to have much of an answer at the minute. And Laura Kinney just working around the body, working the legs now, and just making sure Shayna Baszler doesn't have the opportunity. Big mistake there by Laura Kinney. This could be Shayna Baszler's time to get back into this, but no, Laura Kinney very quick. Her agility and her speed there really make up for that lack of experience sometimes. And we're going to take Shayna Baszler down once again. Laura Kinney seems like she's nearly finished with her already. This wasn't intended to be a quick match, but the way it's going, we're looking like we're going to be there. So Laura Kinney throwing Shayna Baszler into the corner. We know what's coming next. It's going to be frenzy from Laura Kinney on Shayna Baszler in the corner, finishing off with a kick to the head, and we're going to finish the match. Raise trigger from Laura Kinney hits, and as it's a finisher match, that is it. That is done. How quick was that? Laura Kinney showcasing why she is the Smackdown Women's Champion and why she deserves to keep the championship as long as possible. We're just going to hope that we don't have too tough an opponent as our first defence. Still waiting for that first defence, to be honest. But what a win and a good way to start off SmackDown in this episode. And that is the perfect shot complete. So next we're going to find out there is a rumour that we might be headed to Raw. But that isn't the truth. Why would we move when we've only just won a championship and you have to give up your championship to move? We do have unfinished business on Raw. There is one person in particular that forced us to leave Raw. But we're not ready for that yet. we've got to make sure we do everything we want to do in SmackDown and maybe NXT first. I'm not too sure how this is going to go, but that's kind of my thinking. Adam Pearce, on the other hand, has a suggestion for us. He wants us to change our attitude. Maybe he's right. Maybe this could be the focus for us going forward. For a little while at least, we could turn heel and have a dark side to Laura. Well, that's what we're going to do. Who will be the first to meet Laura's dark side? In-game commentary for this one. So have a look and see who's going to face the wrath of X-23.
This superstar looks like she's on a mission.
Look out, she's attacked from behind.
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting word that this isn't good. We need to get some help back there, guys. Wow! Into a power bomb.
She's bringing the table into play here. She is done playing around. Ah, what a shoulder breaker. Around the neck.
Into the STO.
Ouch! Bang!
Was ready for that.
A counter answered by another counter.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Oh, impact to the stomach.
Uh-oh, flashback! Right in the mouth, relentless.
Enough already.
And Alexa's attack gets intercepted. Oh, the enziguri. What impact! Right in the kisser.
Oh! Bliss avoids the attack.
Drop kick on target. Had that one scouted. Sequence of reversals there. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. And the fighting back gets them out of a precarious position. Ooh, what a slap.
Oh, here we go.
Impressive reversal there.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Definitely not.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Alexa gets out of the way.
Calf kick right on point.
Oh! She steers clear of that one. Clothesline.
Good night.
Steered clear of that. Enziguri finds its mark.
Oh, brutal.
Boom on the jaw.
Oh, strong impact.
She was clearly waiting for that.
Oh, caught by the back elbow.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl into the small package.
Evades their up. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Oh.
God. Boom. Oh, my gosh, what impact. Boom. Snapmare takeover. Basement kick to the side of the face. Oh, Bliss counters. Hey. Oh! And she dodged. Nice drop kick.
So Alexa Bliss found out the hard way that Laura Kinney isn't to be messed with and does have a dark side. And we are now a heel. As a heel, let's go and see what Tasia has for us. Because I think she's something interesting.
You know what one of my favorite sounds in the world is? Hearing the crack of a kendo stick over someone's back. I heard it at the first event I went to, and it's stuck with me ever since. I would love to see how vicious you could be with a kendo stick in your hand.
The Empress of Tomorrow. And one of my all-time favorite superstars.
And from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Asuka marches to her own drum in life and in the ring. A lethal striker. By the time her opponent knows what hit him, it's too late. The theatrics of Asuka are just a prelude to an amazing in-ring performance. Asuka, one of the most dangerous individuals in WWE today, and prepared to prove once again that nobody is ready for Asuka.
So it's Laura Kinney versus Asuka, and it's not the first time we've faced Asuka, to be fair. The difference of this, Tasia wanted us to use a kendo stick. It doesn't finish the match, but we're going to make sure we fulfill that criteria before we try and take the win. But Asuka isn't one to be messed around with. We know how tough she can be. We've managed to pull out some wins against her previously, but it's not easy ever against her. She has this ability to really come back at you very quickly. But we've got the kendo stick in hand, missing wildly with the first swing. That's not going to go down too well. Asuka now making us pay for that mistake. And Asuka straight on the attack. This is where Laura Kinney needs to be clever. Nice little reversal there. And now she's fighting back herself. You've got to be careful. Although we want to fulfill the kendo stick side of things, as Asuka fights back, we also don't want to put ourselves in that position where that's our focus. We're messing up because of it. It's so easy to do. And Asuka going for a submission early on. Laura Kinney needs to power way out of this as quickly as possible. She's struggling, but I think she's going to get there. She is. And she's going to lift Asuka up. Look at that power shown by Laura Kinney, slamming Asuka down to the mat. Laura Kinney, though, could have been in big trouble there. I think she's okay. And taking Asuka down with the drop kick there. Thinking of going for the kendo stick, but Asuka is very quick to get back to her feet. Every time we come towards that kendo stick, Asuka is back on her feet. And again, we miss. She's just so quick at the minute. We just can't keep her down long enough. But Laura Kinney, on the other hand, struggling a little bit. Well, I did say that Asuka was a very tough opponent, and it is definitely showing here. But Asuka now, what's she going to do? She's heading back to the ring. That may give us the actual bit of breathing space we need right now. No, she's going back out as Laura Kinney gets back to her feet. Both tie up, and Laura Kinney throws Asuka down. And back to the kendo stick it is. Kind of want this out of the way, because then we can concentrate on the match itself. And a shot to the head twice in a row there. And the third time knocks Asuka down. But Asuka fighting back again. Knees to the face from Asuka. Laura Kinney is back on the floor. She spent a lot of time on the floor in this match, more than normal. Asuka there, celebrating at ringside. No, once again, Laura Kinney too focused on the kendo stick to see Asuka coming for her. Okay, let's get back up again. Let's go again. Going for the kendo stick again. This could be a mistake, but no, getting Asuka first. Taking her down. Now, can we finish off the kendo stick side of things and concentrate the match at hand? We can indeed. The kendo stick objective is finished. Laura Kinney has done what Tasia wanted. And we've showcased the kendo stick. But Asuka now using the kendo stick on us. Laura Kinney needs to avoid this as much as possible. And the kendo stick breaks on the head of Laura Kinney. Not really what she wanted at this point. She's fighting back. Reversal there. And managing to take Asuka down. We have. Asuka could be in big trouble here. Laura Kinney's got what she needed. Now she just needs to finish this. Asuka back into the ring. Laura Kinney going to follow her in. Going top rope. High risk. Going to pull it off. She can stomp to the chest of Asuka. And Laura Kinney is very quick to get back to her. Throwing her into the ropes. Now we saw this previously. Are we going to hit it again? Going to be frenzy from Laura Kinney on Asuka. Now, we've done this in a previous match against Asuka. We messed this rage trigger up. Let's see if it hits. It does hit. Last time it didn't hit and we had to do a quick roll up. But it's 1. It's 2. It's 3. Laura Kinney beats Asuka. And in this episode, that is 3 wins out of 3. And the momentum stays on Laura Kinney's side. Even though we've turned heel, she has still kept the momentum going. That winning mentality after winning the championship. Now, wouldn't her title, as she celebrates right there, be perfect? I don't know why it's not included. It's really frustrating, because I think that would be ideal at this point. Well done, Laura Kinney. And that is Kendo Carnage complete. Now, unfortunately, that is it for today. I'm trying to keep the episodes a little bit shorter than normal. But we did manage 3 matches. Well, 2 and a bit match, I suppose. But we have turned heel. We've followed Adam Pearce's advice and turned heel. Hopefully that will lead to some interesting matchups going forward. And we're still women's champion because we didn't get challenged. So that is it for today. If you did enjoy this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episodes does help. And ring the bell to not miss an upload. We're going to be back very, very soon with more WWE 2K22 MyRise with X-23. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.